And today we are in the book on True Families and the Family Pledge. And we're in chapter 1, where Father is talking about the preconditions for establishing or declaring the family pledge. And here he's talking about the establishment of the Family Federation. And this is something that people in the Family Federation today misunderstand. And so we need to think about this so that we can understand God's purpose here. And I will share with you my thoughts, and you can read this on your own and come up with your own thoughts. So he says here, I'm translating from the Korean, because the Holy Spirit Association for the Unification of World Christianity has completed its mission. Okay, so people latch on to that and say, whoa, yeah. Context, come on. Completed its mission. The mission of religion is finished, and now we are entering a new age in which salvation is not necessary, and for the first time in human history, religion is not necessary. So now, okay, well, let's finish the reading, all right? So the Family Federation will create ideal families, and by doing so, it will restore and complete God's ideal of creation and create the heavenly ideal world. All right. So we have two groups out there that latch onto this and say, see. Now, now the mission of the HSAUWC has been completed, so that's all outdated, and now we are in a new age when that especially one group says religion is no longer necessary. Well, look around yourselves. Okay, it says here that salvation is not needed. Really? Are we living in an age when salvation is not needed? Really? Well, that's obviously not true. So what is Father doing here? He's speaking here in 1997 at the founding of the Family Federation. All right, my thoughts are this, that Father, had a limited amount of time in his physical body. He knew, of course, from the beginning that his physical body was not going to last forever. But he needed his physical body in order to make certain statements and do certain things. And that's why he really, pressed us, and pressed all Blessed Central families and all members very, very hard. At least maybe he wouldn't say, I didn't press you that hard. Maybe he would say that. But anyway, from our perspective, it was pretty hard. And here he's making a statement that had to be made before he would leave his physical body. But I think it is not a statement for 1997. It is a statement for when the HSAUWC has completed its mission. And of course, the original mission of the HSAUWC was to indemnify the mistake of the traditional Christian churches, which did not unite with Father when he first began his mission in 1945. Father has said several times that if Christianity in Korea had united with him at that time in 1945, he could have established Cheongguk in 7 years, 1945 to 1952. But when that didn't happen, then in 1954, True Father established the HSAUWC, the Holy Spirit Association for the Unification of World Christianity, which the Korean media, in reporting on this new religious group, dubbed the Unification Church. And Father did not intend to establish a new church or new denomination, but this is what the South Korean media called it. And over the years, Father said, "Okay, yeah, we can use that word, we can use that phrase." So even though the phrase Unification Church comes from the South Korean media of the 1950s, Father did adopt that, and we've been using that. But now, So from 1954, for 40 years, and actually here's 1997, be 43 years, there was this indemnification of the failure of Korean Christianity. And to some extent, also HSAUWC certainly did make inroads into traditional Christianity, and a lot of Christians did hear the principle and were inspired by the principle and did unite with Father. That is true. But when he says that we are living in an age, or we are entering an age, so this is kind of in a progressive tense, present progressive tense, entering an age when there is no need for salvation. Okay, but I would say that we're entering that age in very, very, very slow motion. I guess, and also for the first time in human history, he says, where religion is not necessary. So entering this age, but what's that game? I can't remember what it's called, but there's a game where this reminds me of. But anyway, very, 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 very slow motion, and I think we have not yet really fully entered that age. Maybe we are entering it. Maybe we are entering it. 1 millimeter at a time. I think, because right now we still need salvation. I need salvation. The world needs salvation. All right. There are a lot of evil people in the world who need salvation, and we're going to get there someday, I'm sure. But anyway, and unfortunately, some people have taken the Family Federation name and have used it to betray Father. And I think that's a tremendous tragedy, that Father established this federation to focus on family salvation. And now these people have taken this and betrayed Father with it. Yes, that's a terrible thing that has happened. Right. All right. So that is where we are with that. Okay. Now today.